It's Tuesday, and Tuesday means tags. Do I have a tag for you? Nope. Yes, I do. It's called the Nope tag. My name is Jim. This is my channel. Books, reading, and stuff. The Nope tag is an old tag. It was created over 7 years ago by a channel called A Booktube Book, which the original video no longer exists, but I saw it on Lauren's channel, her channel, The Novel Lash, and I liked the title, the Nope tag. There are 16 prompts, and without further ado, here are the prompts. Prompt 1, Nope ending. A book ending that made you go nope, either in denial, rage, or simply because the ending was crappy. For me, any cliffhanger ending is a nope. I read Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse, a brilliant book, until the end, because the plot threads weren't tied up, because it goes on to the next book, Fevered Star. When you have a cliffhanger, it's like the author's sold you a book without delivering part of the book, like an ending, a satisfying ending. Also, this book has a crappy ending. Rafflesia by Alice Dodson. This is a pseudonym. This is a book that was a Georgian bestseller. I won't spoil the ending, but it's to do with the title. Rafflesia is this flower that looks beautiful from a distance, but you go up to it and it smells like a rotting corpse. But the ending is really bad. Prompt 2, Nope. Protagonist, a main character you dislike and drives you crazy. Daisy Buchanan. She's selfish, she's vapid, and Jay Gatsby could have done so much better. Prompt number 3, Nope series. A series that turned out to be a huge pile of nope after you've invested all that time and energy on it, or a series you gave up on because it wasn't worth it anymore. Harry Potter. I got as far as the third book, this one, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I keep wanting to say Azerbaijan, but that's our neighbours, Azkaban. I didn't think the character of Harry Potter was well developed. Maybe I'm just too old for this. Sorry, Potter fans. And this also goes into 4, Nope, popular pairing, a ship you don't support, Harry and Ginny. I just didn't get the chemistry between them. It didn't seem plausible. I think Harry would have been better with Hermione or Luna, but with Ginny, I just don't get it. Prompt 5, Nope, a plot twist. A plot twist you didn't see coming or didn't like. One I didn't see coming was the one in Fight Club. I won't spoil it for you, but I didn't see that coming when I read the book. And plot twist I don't like is it was all a dream. I know we have this in classics like A Christmas Carol and Alice in Wonderland, but in contemporary fiction, I don't want to see, oh, it was all a dream as the twist. Prompt 6, Nope. Protagonist action or decision. A character decision that made you shake your head. Nope. Othello. He's twisted by Iago to be suspicious of Desdemona, and what he does to Desdemona, no. Sorry, I don't support your decision, Othello. I realise this is a great tragedy, but nope. Prompt 7, Nope. Genre. A genre you will never read. There's a subgenre really, vampire or supernatural romance. I didn't think romance was for me, but then I read Not in My Book by Katie Holt, and I really enjoyed it, and I made a video about it. I'll link that here. But vampires and romance together, I'm not a great fan of vampires. I did enjoy Fever Dream and some vampire books, and Chronicles of the Undead as well by A.F. Stewart, but vampire romance or supernatural romance, no thank you. Prompt 8, Book format. Book formatting you hate and avoid buying until it comes out in a different edition. For me, that would be hardbacks. They're too heavy. I don't know whether to take the dust jacket off or not. I prefer something lighter. This feels ideal, something like a paperback, like 200, 300 pages. This is yeah, I like reading this, particularly if the text is readable, because my eyes are not what they used to be. I read a lot on ebook as well, because I'm traveling around and it's handy just pulling out my phone and reading a book from there. Prompt 9, trope, a trope that makes you go nope. Love triangles, because they're not usually love triangles. Bridget Jones' Diary, you've got Daniel Cleaver, you've got Mark Darcy, you've got Bridget Jones. Bridget Jones is interested in the two men, but the two men are not interested in each other, so it's not a triangle. I don't like love triangles. Prompt 10, a book recommendation that's constantly hyped and pushed at you that you simply refuse to read. Luckily, not many people force recommendations on me, but I do see The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros a lot, particularly in TikTok, book talk videos, and I've got no desire to read it whatsoever. Prompt 11, nope, cliche or pet peeve. A cliche or pet peeve that always makes you roll your eyes. For me, this would be any info dump where too much information is dumped all at once rather than you discovering it through the characters and the general world building. I don't like info dumps. Nope, love interest. The love interest that's not worthy of being one. A character you don't think should have been a viable love interest. Going for the classic here, Steerforth from David Copperfield. It's a shame that little Emily fell for him. 13, nope, book. A book that shouldn't have existed that made you say nope. I'll go with 50 Shades of Grey. 14, nope, villain. A scary villain antagonist who you'd hate to cross and would make you run in the opposite direction. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. What he did to the homeless man was still indelibly printed on my mind. Prompt 16, nope. An author you had a bad experience reading and have decided to quit. I'd say Jack Kerouac. I was attracted to On the Road, a book about travelling about, and I'd heard a lot about it, but when I got to reading it, I didn't like all the drinking, the drugs, the misogyny. And this is a bit strange because I've just finished reading Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises, which has some similar ideas, but I enjoyed this one. And I think it might be partly because of the geographical location. Jake and Brett and their friends go from Paris to the Basque Country and then on to Pamplona to the Bulls. And I preferred that geographical location. Kerouac's characters were just going randomly, aimlessly across America and back. So yeah, Kerouac. I'm no interest in Kerouac anymore. Finally, this is a tag, so who do I tag? I'm tempted to go, nope, I'm not tagging anyone. But if you're interested in this, consider yourself tagged. And I'll also tag a few specific booktubers. Paul Maggers, Book Chats with Shelley, Sandy Lender, My Name is Mariness, and Shelley Swearingen. If you enjoyed this, you can give it a thumbs up. This will help me with the YouTube algorithm. If you didn't, I don't know why you've been watching this far, but you can say nope in the comments. I didn't enjoy this, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.